Hey everybody, Scott here from the Graybeard Gaming Podcast, and we need to talk about something because the hammer just came down with a bunch of layoffs from Microsoft, and everybody's freaking out, and everybody's like wanting to burn their car, and everybody's wanting to throw hot water out the window. I don't know. I just made those up. That doesn't even sound right, but it sounds crazy because that's what's going on, right? No, not at all. Everybody calm down. Relax. People lost their jobs today. About 9,000 people lost their jobs today. That sucks. That is horrible. The affected studios, ZeniMax Studios, Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games, Turn 10, Rare, so far, and most notably, the initiative has been shut down, the makers of the Perfect Dark reboot, which of course was canceled. Now, we called this months ago. We said that the initiative was going to get closed, and I hate that we were right. Now, I see a lot of people out there saying, oh, this is evil. What are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. They're mismanaging. Whatever. No. This is the Microsoft that knows exactly what they're doing. This is the Microsoft that is taking the gloves off. They're not losing any money anymore. They are getting their fingernails into everything. And by doing that, they're having to trim some fat. And I know that sounds bad, but if you have a studio that is not producing games, it's been 7 years. Like, what are you making, and when can we make money off of it? It sounds a little evil, but look at it this way. Okay, if you hired two people to build a fence around your yard, and those two people built a little bit of fence and then kept arguing about how to build the fence, and over 7 years, they built half a fence and asked you for more money the entire time they were working on half that fence, would you let them do that? No, you wouldn't. After a couple of days, you'd be like, you guys don't know what you're doing. Get out of my yard. I'm not paying you a dime. I'm hiring somebody else. That's what you would do, right? So if you look at it this way, that is exactly what Microsoft's doing. Obviously, the initiative could not get their shit together to make this Perfect Dark reboot. This is a first-person shooter that was probably going to be about 20 hours long. 7 years. 7 years to make this. They make a Call of Duty every year. Now, they have a couple of years to work on it, but I mean, come on. The studio from the very get-go, they hired a lot of high-profile people. They thought they were making the dream team. Those people did not work well together. It wasn't organic at all. They started leaving in droves. Then there were some layoffs, and then more people left. And then it was basically a skeleton crew. They had to bring in Crystal Dynamics, another outside source, even though they've got all these studios, to come in and help them with it. And what they found is there was two groups of people that wanted a game and couldn't agree on which way to make it. But again, so then Crystal Dynamics comes in and goes, hey, we're here to help. We have some ideas in this. And of course, they fought them on that. So now you got 3 ideas and 3 ways to make this game, and nobody's agreeing on it. You can't run a business that way. This shouldn't have gone 7 years. After 3 years, I would have closed the studio. Now, again, that sounds harsh, but you don't pay money to people that don't produce things. That is what a job is called. I hate that all these people lost their jobs, of course. It's terrible. I hope that studios open their doors and say, hey, we've got some openings. We've got some openings over here, over there. And I hope that a lot of the talent, especially at the initiative, you can't tell me that there weren't people there that were talented and probably had a really good idea of how to make the game, but just management wouldn't listen to them. I hope they find jobs. But yeah, Microsoft is finding out that owning all these studios, if you give them enough money and enough time, they will never produce a game. So that is what they are going through. They screwed up, but they're fixing it, and it looks like crap, and it sucks for everybody involved. But ZeniMax Studio got their game canceled. Rare got a game canceled that they had been working on for 11 years. They showed it, and they didn't even know what it was. That makes Microsoft look like a bunch of dumbasses. So yeah, this is with them going in and saying no. Sea of Thieves? Let's concentrate on that. If you want to make another game, you got to get approval, okay? ZeniMax Studios, they had another MMO coming out, and I was excited about that because I really like Elder Scrolls Online. I think they did a great job with it. But they had been working on it, again, for 7 years. And after 7 years, it's if you're not at a point where you're ready to show it and it's almost done, then you got to cut it loose. You got to take your losses. Are they getting layoffs? Probably, because the people working on that game, what are they going to do? So this is, again, it really does suck. But stop freaking out about it. This is called business, okay? As much as we love Sony or love Microsoft or love Nintendo, you really shouldn't. These companies don't give a crap about you. They do not give a crap about you. They love that you love their name and you go and fight about it on Twitter. They love that. Why? Because you're giving them money. You're continuously giving them money to do that. You're even paying them to play your games online, even though you already pay for internet. They love that. They don't love you. So stop being emotional about it. Look at this as business and look at it how it affects you. Let's get over this. Let's move forward. Let's, hope that these people find jobs. It does suck. There's probably going to be some more layoffs after this video goes up. There's probably maybe another studio closure. I don't know. But if they've got some studios and that they announced in 2018, oh, they're working on this and this is going to be great. We haven't seen shit about it since. Yeah, you can bet that studio is probably going to be closed in the next couple of days. So I hate it. Sony's doing the same thing, just not on the same day. I don't know why they did that. But again, how does it affect you? Does it affect you? Stop being emotional about it. Let's move on. Thanks. Catch you in the next episode.